A great day for Madison is when it is sunny and there's no full moon. Moons do affect him, and clouds affect him because of the pressures. But he would be outside, he'd be taking walks with his care provider. He may go out to our farm, and our foundation has a farm, and he likes the days that he can go out there and be with the horses. And we've got a wonderful pet pig that's kind of the guardian. And he likes the pig and the chickens and the goats. And then he would be very happy if he ended the day by going to the pool and swimming about 20 laps, then coming home, watching some movies, and having yogurt. Hello, I'm JaLynn Prince, and I head Madison House Autism Foundation. I happen to be the mother of a 35-year-old man by the name of Madison, who is on the spectrum, nonverbal, and quite impacted by his autism. I discovered that autism was actually a part of our life on Christmas Eve. My best friend had come over to the house with her son and her sister, who happened to be in special education in Texas. And her sister was downstairs with Madison for a period of time and the other children. And that evening, as everybody left, Paget stayed behind a little bit, and she whispered in my ear, "My sister's been observing Madison and she thinks there's something wrong. Please have him taken in and checked soon." That was the most difficult evening in my entire life, and it was the day before Christmas. And it was a moment of great change for us because we started to acknowledge the things that we had been seeing. Madison, we were told, had developmental delays and otherwise not specified. So the word autism was not really utilized for a period of time with Madison. Our doctors didn't know much about it, the pediatricians didn't, and the only time I'd ever heard the word was on a TV show called Saint Elsewhere, where there was a physician who had an autistic son. That was our first knowledge, or that was the first time I heard the word and had no idea that it would be a common word within my household. I've been a global photographer, and I've traveled with NGOs around the world, and I've been taken into a lot of the situations that they have been dealing with. And on one of my trips, I started to think, you know, we have got a public health crisis in the United States, and it's in my own home. Let's do something about it. And my husband and I both had had some background in various types of things, and we decided to do something, and we were going to do a school initially. But then we started surveying people locally on the state level and nationally and saying, do we need another school? What kind of a school? And there was almost a unanimous statement that people made, no, we need adult services, and your son is speeding his way now into adulthood. We had seen that there were things that were being done in excellence in various pockets across the country. So we decided to look at things on a very comprehensive nature and try to connect some of these dots and make other people aware of the good things that were going on. So if they wanted to replicate something in their community, they would at least have a starting point. We decided that we needed to work on housing, we needed to work on education, we needed to work on health care, we needed to work on legal issues, and so many other things that were all part of adulthood. And so for the first time, to our knowledge, there was a comprehensive view starting to develop in looking at what adult autism happened to be and what the requirements were. And then it's been revealing itself ever since. I think there's something far, far beyond who I am that is guiding many of these things and many of the people that I've had a chance to meet, because they've arrived in my life in very unusual ways at very specific times for things to move forward. We sit back and we reflect on how fortunate we have been, and I think that is one of the things that drives us into wanting to do more, because we've been given a lot. And when you're given a lot, I think a lot is expected.